Yes, my fellow country people, them, I salute everybody where they come on live at this particular time. I greet everybody, I greet everybody, I greet everybody. Share this one, two, three. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Yes, fellow Ambazonians, I salute everybody where they come on live at this particular time. I get two key things on the agenda for discuss about the thing will happen for Batibo. Una sabi everything will happen for Batibo. And the second thing on the agenda, it will be now the fake people, the way that they create accounts in Tapang Ivo Tanku's name. And they pass out a wrong message on behalf of the Ambazonia Defense Forces and the people of Ambazonia. So this one, as according to Tuwe Mark Barata, he advised me today, say make I come live, even a brief. For can show people and say at least this one number account and not be fake account where some person, my country people, where they call you conda titles. You don't create account in my name for the right all kinds of stupid things for derail the Ambazonia people. Ambazonians make una understand one thing at this critical juncture of the struggle. Number one, because we don't win this particular struggle, La République du Cameroon don't confuse. And so the way they don't confuse, now for take them, for create fake accounts in Tapang Ivo Tanku's name, for create fake accounts in Mark Barretta's name, and for the right on behalf of we will never endorse them, for Gian for the people, say at least na Tapang Ivo they write all this nonsense. If una not hear my voice, make una not believe them. And if una not hear my see my face, make una not believe them. Ambazonians, we don't talk about a lot of things that way don't happen for this struggle, but I don't come today brief. For can let everybody know, say this particular account, if we not see any video where I go live on the account, make we not believe that particular account. Now my newly created account, this way I created them yesterday because they don't block my pages. They will go keep blocking and will keep creating. They don't block all my pages, but I don't create this new account for can counteract La République du Cameroon, their narratives. Some big thing happened yesterday for Batibo. We don't investigate and we don't try to find out what happened for Batibo with this mommy where ye being a citizen of Ambazonia. We don't always from day one till today, we don't always talk, say we are protecting women and children, and no day in this world shall we kill women and children. We are protecting all civilians, including women and children. We don't always advocate, say no matter what a woman they do, girls them do, children they do, make they not touch them. We are also children. That means that we are children of mothers. And those mothers now women. And we, the adults, are children. So we are protecting women and children. I don't always insist, and I go keep insisting. Say because we protect women and children, make nobody no feel say he get right for claim some other person you right. La République du Cameroon, they don't create all kind of motif. La République du Cameroon, they don't create all kind of panacea for kill the Ambazonia revolution, but then they succeed. Just when Mr. Paul Biya Bartholomew Bimvondo they give his speech, he useless speech where they call for so-called dialogue, on the same day, at the same time if they talk, La République du Cameroon, the attack comes them, defense comes, where they protect civilians. La République du Cameroon, the attack comes for Moyuka. La République du Cameroon, the attack comes for Bamenda. La République du Cameroon, the attack comes them for the entire Ambazonia, comes the way that they protect civilians. La République get bad faith. As of yesterday, all man, you don't see video how they bury some mommy alive for Batibo. Would they still investigate? Wait a big man call and say the authenticity of this particular video, whether not true or not fake, whether not lie or not false, would they still try to investigate them where this particular video be happen, who are the people behind it, and whether that woman they actually bury alive. Two theories they about this particular thing what they still investigate them. Number one, the thing where they happen right now, and I say La République du Cameroon, they fit do a lot of stage managed propaganda for bury some person alive, for use Ambazonia Defense Forces, or for use Ambazonia Forces, or for use Restoration Forces, or for use Ambazonia Boys. They fit do all of these stage things for paint the Ambazonia revolution red. Those are options on the table, and those options have been used by La République du Cameroun in the past. So, it is possible, and it is very possible, say La République du Cameroun, they feel bury somebody, pretend for bury somebody alive, pretend for make things there, make it show say na Ambazonia Defense Forces or Ambazonia Forces or the Restoration Forces or whatever forces that they do for paint the Ambazonia revolution and for paint the Amba boys them live. And this one, I want to talk, say that video, if it been a fake news, fake video, fake propaganda, fake lies from Atanganji boys and from Conda Titus, where it is base for UK, for paint the Ambazonia revolution as a lie revolution. Number two, if that video not true, we will see blood they come out from that mommy head. Number two, if that video be not true, we will see at least the Amber boys, whether they do them, they show their faces, say that they do them because that woman a black leg as they talk. Number two, if that video not true, we will know exactly from the family of the woman, say truly that woman don't die, or truly na their sister that, or truly something is happening. If that video not true, we will know exactly the boys that will be responsible for that atrocious, abominable act where they do them for Batibo. If that video not true, we will get a lead as to who were the people behind that particular video. No group in Batibo knows exactly the voices or know exactly where the woman was so-called buried. No group has even claimed responsibility or know where the link to that particular action took place. I want to tell everybody, say we have a likelihood, a 0.9 probability, say that video na fake. We have a very big plausible likelihood, say that video done yesterday, burying a woman alive, is fake. And because that video na fake, La République du Cameroun want to do everything for poison this revolution, for criticize this revolution, and for blame Ambazonians, saying that them be responsible for all the obnoxious, inhumane, barbaric actions taking place in Ambazonia. But I want to tell everybody, say, that particular video na fake. Now you will create this new account yesterday, for can tell the people, say Tapang Ivo, it dey life, it don't come back, and that video, one of the watch for the so-called Tapang Ivo page, created by La République and Conda Titus, that particular page, when I go report and make a block am. If you not see me for any page for Facebook, make you understand, say, that page one of the Siam, na fake. If you don't see me live for any videos on my page, no say, the page where you dey on top, na fake. La République du Cameroun, they fake all possible accounts for discredit the integrity of the Ambazonia revolution. Ambazonians, make a tell one. The video yesterday with a 90% chance of likelihood that video na fake. Make I insist again, with a 0.9% probability that video where they buried a woman in Batibo is fake. It is done by La République, staged, managed by La République to paint the Ambazonia revolution red and dirty. That will never work under the revolution of Tapang Ivo Tanku, under the revolution of Mark Beretta, under the revolution of Eric, under the revolution of all activists. That will never, ever work. Make I tell you now the second thing why that video na fake. If that video not true, at least even the family members of those videos, for to say their mommy, they don't bury them alive. We'll never even see one of the family members. This is fake because the same woman, when they propagate them for that video, now the same woman when La République du Cameroun talk, say it be been a former Amber. Or ye, they engage in whether they call it disarmament with the former Ambers, those fake people that they call Ambers. That woman talk how it gets security from La République. She will do everything to sabotage this revolution if possible. And that is a plausible likelihood say that video is fake. It is fake because an Ambazonian man, us, the Ambazonians, in our right senses, will never ever do such a barbaric thing. Will never ever think of promoting such a thing. Will never ever think of even clapping for such a thing. It is fake. An Ambazonian will never ever do that. We have always protected women and children. We will keep protecting women and children. And we will keep fighting against those who want to kill women and children. Ambazonians make I insist here for the very last time. If that video not true, we have condemned it. But we get a very likelihood, 90% chance, say that video not fake. Although we still investigate them, but we get possible indicators. Say Conda Titus, who lives in the United States, in the United Kingdom, as a Navy, working in the United Kingdom as a Navy, is responsible for that action to blame it on La République du Cameroon. According to some info I will get right now from Ministry of Communications, Conda Titus will be present for La République du Cameroon, their Unity Palace. That means a place where president stay. 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, they give Conda Titus money and a mission. Say may create fake accounts for can discredit the integrity of Tapang Ivo and Mark Beretta. They make una put na ears them aware, active, alive, open. For no say La République du Cameroon don't fall, and then they do every desperate below the belt blow for see how they fit bring Ambazonia down, but it has never ever worked. Ambazonians, I encourage everybody after this for go from Conda Titus, whatever they call my country people page, for report the page, let the page be blocked. Everybody go to that page as we've done it in the past. Go and report it. Let that page be blocked for the second time in a row. It will be deleted from Facebook. We just need 20 people to go and report that page. Report it as fake page, harassing civilians, harassing women and children. Go and report that page. It will be taken down immediately. It will be taken down immediately from Facebook. Ambazonians, also, any black leg, any enabler, go report their pages, may they take them down. All those at Padi Atanganji, go and report the page of Padi Atanganji, let it be taken down. Go and report all of those pages. Those pages will be blocked by Facebook because they don't meet community standards. I want to insist here, and I'm going to insist here for the very last time. There is nothing like dialogue. Dialogue is called by any person when he call himself president within a domestic territory like a state. When at the year people they talk say dialogue, oh, La République don't call for dialogue. There is nothing like dialogue. We are not fighting for dialogue. We are fighting for negotiation. And I go explain why negotiation is different from being dialogue. Dialogue means within a country, any problem within a country can be managed and must be managed within that same country. If you talk about going to sit with Mr. Bia for dialogue, it means you stand for a vivre ensemble, a united one Cameroon. And so you see this particular problem happening in Ambazonia as an internal affair of Cameroon. We don't recognize Cameroon as an entity of Ambazonia. And so we don't recognize their so-called dialogue. Mr. Paul Biya should be calling for dialogue for Camto supporters whom he has hurt deeply. He should be calling for dialogue with the supporters of his opposition parties, including the SDF, whom he has hurt or he has hurt deeply. He should not be calling for dialogue with us, the Ambazonians. The people who should call for dialogue within Ambazonia should be Sisiku Ayoktabe and all of those revolutionary leaders. And their dialogue will be based on our internal problems. Anything happening in La République, said by a La République leader, done by a La République leader, it is their problem. Anything happening in Ambazonia, set by Ambazonia, done by an Ambazonian leader, it is our problem. But if any third party, what we owners of international relations call third party intervener, if any third party thinks these two countries, Ambazonia and La Republique, are not communicating with each other or at variance or have a conflict, then that third party should come and sit and roll out a negotiated peace agreement. So the only thing we agree, we accept, and we shall accept will be negotiation called by a third-party intervener, including the United Nations, African Union, ECOWAS, or any other state party. Ambazonians will not recognize Mr. Biya in any way and his legitimacy. We recognize Biya as an enemy, as a traitor, as a threat, as a credible and capable threat. That is how we recognize Mr. Biya. We don't recognize him as a leader or someone who has overarching authority above us. We don't recognize Mr. Biya and his entire crew. So this should be very clean. We are not Cameroonians. We are not in any way Cameroonians. We are Ambazonians. And any man who thinks he been a Cameroonian and want to impose the Cameroon mentality on Ambazonians will be treated as an enabler. This should go very clean, clear, deep into the hearts of those who believe in the Ambazonia revolution. We own Ambazonia. We own Bamenda. We own the entire Ambazonia. And for that reason, because we own Ambazonia, even fake people like Conda Titus, they could visit the presidency of neighboring La République du Cameroon, but have been barred, exiled, expunged, expelled from Ambazonia, from visiting even Boya. Because we have brought Ambazonia to our own favor, we have banned even Golengole and the entire crew from visiting their villages. So just like we sit in the diaspora talking about Ambazonia, they also sit in the diaspora talking about Ambazonia. La République du Cameroun is the diaspora. Yaoundé is the diaspora. Douala is the diaspora. We in America, we're in the diaspora. So we have successfully crushed the mandate of La République du Cameroun in Ambazonia. And so even our enemies are sitting from the diaspora and talking about Ambazonia. If they get horn, may they go down to Ambazonia, go face our boys. Congratulations to all the Amba boys. You own this revolution. You've made this revolution succeed. You own ground zero. You are in charge of ground zero. You hold ground zero. You have expelled all of those enablers. You've treated those enablers like black legs. Congratulations to you all Amba boys. Ambazonians, we have come a long way and we are not turning back. Paul Biya has been banned from Ambazonia. Any enabler, let me tell you, we shall come after all enablers. Those enablers who are killing our women and children, we shall come after you. We shall chase you. And I want to pass this message to all those idiots. When they feel said if you go do video, they talk say they've been a former Amba boys. There is nothing like a former Amba boy. All our Amba boys don't recognize, don't know, don't adhere, don't even for an inch know those people who are confessing to have been former Amba boys. There is no former Amba boy. We have Amba boys who have sworn the oath of allegiance to keep being Amba, even if they travel to Nigeria, like Nyambere. Nyambere is a sworn Amba. For an Amba man, forgive you gone, for denouncing no be Amba, it has never ever happened in the history of Ambazonia, and it shall never happen. The Amba boys who have denied to fight for this revolution are all in Nigeria now doing business and supporting the revolution financially. For example, Nyambere and his entire crew. The revolution is in the heart of the Ambazonian man. The revolution is in the heart of the Ambazonian man. They want the way to be Amba, they can flee to neighboring Cameroon as refugees. So when we say we have refugees in Nigeria, yes. We have refugees in Mexico, yes. We also have refugees in Douala and Yaoundé. Our brothers and sisters, our families in Yaoundé and Douala are all refugees. So if you are in Douala and Yaoundé, start applying. Go to the UNHCR and apply for a refugee ID card. Register yourself as a protected citizen. Go and register yourself. Amazonians, we have won this revolution. We've brought La Republique down to its knees, and the only way for them to survive is to either create fake accounts in our name, to criticize us in our name, to tarnish the international image of Amazonians in their name, and that will never work. So make I tell everybody, as from today, all those bad actions committed in Amazonia, the killing of women, the burying of women alive, were done and are done and will be done and will continuously to be done by Conda Titus. When I use the name, because when I use the name Conda Titus, even for international place where they work, when they Google them Conda Titus, they see terrorists. When they use the name My Country, people they no use the real name. Those bloggers, Mark Barretta, all of those who have platforms online, I mean out of Facebook, use the real name Nkonda Titus. When you go and you're writing, don't use My Country, use Nkonda Titus, so that when he's in the UK applying for a job, his employer sees the name Nkonda Titus, the first thing he sees is a terrorist. Use the name Nkonda Titus. Don't use My Country, whatever name is called. Use Nkonda Titus. The only thing that will survive him is La Republique, because they have paid him money. The only thing that will survive that quack lawyer is La Republique, because they keep paying him money. But the only thing that survives the Amazonian man is the heart of the Amazonian man. Nobody can try us, Amazonians. No man born of a woman can try us. The only people who can try us are any men born by men. Now the only one that way if you try we, as long as you are a man or a woman born by a woman, you cannot try us, the Amazonians. The only people who can try us, who can defeat us in any war, who can divide the unity we have, is any man born of a woman, of a man. If you are born of a man, you can defeat us. If you are born of a woman, you can never ever defeat us, because our struggle is ordained. Amazonians, make I tell you now once again, that video yesterday, we don't investigate them. Make I put my heater on. We don't investigate them. That video yesterday now fake. Now, fake video done by La Republique du Cameroon to discredit the Amazonian people, to discredit our revolution, and to bring the revolution down. It don't go work, and it don't go ever work. That woman who stage manage that thing for inside grave. They shoot and they don't see blood. They don't even see blood for head. So, what kind of video is that? The place where they bury and nobody don't know the place. And somebody argued with me this morning. Oh, because they spoke in pidgin. Amazonians, we and who in the world does not know that in the La Republique du Cameroon military, they have people who are from Batibo? Who does not know that in the La Republique du Cameroon military, they have people who speak pidgin better than us? Who does not know that in the La Republique du Cameroon military, they have people who speak the dialect better than us? Who does not know that in the La Republique du Cameroon military, they have people like Atanganji, who are Mankon people, vowed to fight against our women and children? Who does not know that in the La Republique du Cameroon military, they have colonels, they have sergeants, they have captains, they have cooks, who are all Amazonians and who have vowed to kill Amazonian women and children? Who does not know that Martha, who died in Moyuka, was shot by a La Republique du Cameroon Anglophone beer? Who does not know? Who does not know that the report written against Martha, baby Martha, who was shot, the report that was written and sent to the Ministry of Territorial Administration, was done by an Anglophone commissioner? Who does not know? So don't come and tell me that, oh no, now because that people they been talking about pigeon, now I'm an Amber boys. Amber boys show their faces, they don't hide their faces. La République du Cameroon never show their faces. Show me one video where La République du Cameroon show their faces. If it's the ADF doing it, you will see their faces. If it's the Restoration Forces doing it, you will see their faces. If it's any forces doing it, you will see their faces. Anything that you never see a face, know that it's from Atanganji and Konda Titus. Anything that you never ever see the face, know that it's from Atanganji and Konda Titus. La République, you will never ever succeed. Your attempts to vilify us will never ever succeed. And this should be a warning to all of those so-called people who want to speak against Ambazonia. Lesson learned, number one, we are at war. If you think that La République will give you coverage, where you get courage, for can't stand for public, say, no, we will be the former Amber soldiers them, we don't resign. Then Mami come over and say, yes, good boys, we not clap for them. Say they don't resign, now they want to follow La République du Cameroon disarmament. No say people that they watch you. No say eyes that they on you. A word to a white, now Sophie he sends, no be Tapang he sends, now Sophie on. If you feel say you get hurt for inside war for Ambazonia, for can't stand for Ambazonia, say, hey, I've been a former Amber. And then that mamita say, good. Now former Amber, now clap for you, a clap. 99 days for a thief man, now 1 day for the owner. The real thing for Ambazonia, now say that Ambazonia, they control the entire days of Ambazonia. You feel control 1 day, but now Ambazonia control the rest of your days. When you go ever encourage, say me to kill any person for whatever view the person stand. But we go advise una. Say because a war is going on, don't confess against Ambazonians. Don't do it. Not in Ambazonia. Go for Yaoundé, for diaspora, for Yaoundé and Douala, go and do it. Not in Ambazonia. Don't show your bravery for 1 day. Don't live. Don't live. Don't live like a lion for 1 day. It is better to live like a sheep for the rest of your life than to live like a lion for 1 day. Matewuna, there is a war going on. People are watching. Everybody knows you. And you think because La République du Cameroon they stand corner you would gun for corner you. It don't enter your head where if you just stand. You talk say, oh no, Ambazonians is a fake. I want to tear up with the bush and come on, I can't join La République. Listen. And listen very carefully. Freedom of speech ends when your own speech has finished. According to Tinwe scholars, the writer. Say freedom of speech. That means say your freedom of speech. It ends that way you don't finish talking. Your freedom of speech. That means say it ends that way you don't finish talking. Yes, you are free to say anything. But after you say it, you no longer have freedom of speech. Listen. It is according to the media scholars in Africa who have written it, according to dictators, that freedom of speech in Africa ends after you have finished saying what you want to say. So may man not fool you. Say may go stand for video. Say, oh, the Amber boys then this way now fake. When I come out for bush, I can't join we. I didn't answer. I've been a former Amber boy. This you are confessing to have killed women and children, and you think they will live your life. You are confessing on video. When 1/n, La République du Cameroon, the full use the disarmament go on. You are confessing on video that you are a former Amber, killing women and children, and everybody is seeing your face. You feel that they will leave you may go alive? Me, I don't think so. In my personal opinion, I don't think they'll live your life. You been a mommy. You the stand. You the tell population. Say me the cheer. Say that former Amber, you don't talk, say we don't keep with them. And when war is still go on, people they see cry their dead bodies where they never see them. You the confess on video. Mommy the clap for you, say make everybody clap for you. Yes, the former Amber wanna clap for you. And you the confess. The mommy too stupid as she is, standing to cheer at you that you were a former Amber. After you have killed people, you never even confess your father. You never even confess, you still make mop. My brother, if they curse you, may they go wash your head for Pamati. People, they don't die for this struggle. Even Atanganji himself will never ever confess that he has killed people. Because he knows that he will be arraigned. But you, as dull as you are, no book for head. Atanga, you go fool you. Say, go stand, show, say, been a brave boy. Yes, I've been a former Amber. Those Ambers were kidnapping. Those Ambers were kidnapping, killing women, burying girls alive. You stand to confess. And then some useless woman to stand for corner. They say, clap for him. Well done. Gary cannot swallow okra soup. You the clap. And my brother, I tell you, that is your only day of bravery. The rest of your life, I hope so just go diaspora. Because the Amber boys, the soldiers that I know, the people that I see on ground zero, what is happening on ground zero, they will not forgive you for your sins. They will not. Including you, the woman who was standing to cheer at those kinds of things. Lesson learned. Those are the lessons learned. But we will keep advising. Never ever touch women and children. Never ever touch women and children. Including you, the Amber boys. Whom you claim that you were the former soldiers. Lies. We don't kill people them. Can't lie say being a former soldiers. Those thieves. Atanganji boy them. Wanna be very careful. Ambazonians, make a tell una this and make it be very clear. If you don't see any page where Tapang Ivo they go live on that page, no say a fake page. Even at 2 minutes every day I go to come live. If you don't see any page where I did it live, no believe that page. If you don't see any page where I did it live, no believe them. La République du Cameroon no say they don't fail the war. And I newly created this page yesterday, about 12 hours ago. And when you scroll down the page, you'll see me and my woman. Why therefore they just about 12 hours ago I created this page. And if you don't see my face live for any page, no believe them. We don't win this war. The other day some man talk was sick for prison. Ma just talk the one because the thing don't come and I see my talker. Ma tell una the watch would already give our independence. Some big country don't recognize the independence of Ambazonia. And they don't say the Ambazonia people don't suffer and they give our independence on the 1st of October. Some big country go recognize Ambazonia, their independence openly. The president for that country go talk am. Say, I, the president of this country, hereby recognizes the independence of the Ambazonia people. And I think the way they say man not talking about, I just let the cat out of the bag. Make una know, say we already get the country, and other countries don't start recognize we. If anybody they tell you say Ambazonia is not real, tell that person say shame on you. Number 2, on the 1st of October, make nobody no come out for our site. The way we will take and celebrate independence will be different. We would already buy hot air balloon. Make I just let the cat out of the bag. I will talk too much, just let the cat out of the bag. You would already buy hot air balloon. Where we go stand for night time, they go send the hot air balloon for up. Where they write Ambazonia flag on top. Hot air balloon, I'm saying all of a house. For 12 o'clock for daytime. They go shoot them for up some boom. The hot air balloon go to circulate from several angles, including all strategic locations. The hot air balloon go to circulate for air. Now the way we go take and celebrate our independence. For night time on the 12th, on the 1st of October, for the night time on the 1st of October, we go do shooting stars. When we sabi shooting star, that means they go for air some one. It is shoot they go right there for the air say independence of Amazonia. Wow! We go do shooting stars for midnight, midnight for Independence Day. Make all man open your ear. We never say make people come over for outside. No. We still know say our land has been illegally occupied without demilitarization of La République du Cameroon terrorists. We know we have the responsibility to protect our civilians. So we don't want our civilians to be caught in any casualty in the course of celebrating their independence. No. We don't want the blood of our civilians to be on our head. That we encourage our civilians to go and celebrate on the streets, whereas we know that our streets have been heavily militarized. It will be a suicide mission. So we have devised every other strategy to celebrate independence without hurting a soul. Ambazonians, we already have a country. We already have a country. And what I am so happy about right now is that no person in Ambazonia stands for any government. We've recognized that rebels can lead us to the right path of independence. We've recognized our failed mistakes. We've recognized our disunity. And now we are united. Now we have the solution. And now we stand as rebels to fight against La République du Cameroon terrorists. So make it go very clear into the minds of to whom it may concern. I hope everybody now understand. Say the video in Bali or Batibo or wherever it was done is fake. We have a 90% accuracy double sure that that video is fake. It was done by La République du Cameroon terrorists, encouraged and paid for by Conda Titus to sabotage the integrity of the Ambazonian man. It will never work. It was done to sabotage our integrity. It will never work. Ambazonians, you have a country. If I were you, I will go out and celebrate. Ambazonians, you've made it possible. If I were you, I will go out and celebrate. You've made Paul Biya become a ridicule on the international scene. If I were you, I will go out and celebrate. You've made that sugar to never ever dissolve in the 2 buckets of water. If I were you, I will go out and celebrate. We are the most resilient people on earth. We've been the most strong people on this earth. We have stood the test of time, not to come and accept some kind of dialogue. No, we are not rushing to end this struggle. We are not rushing because we did not rush to start the struggle. It took us nearly 60 years to be where we are today. We did not rush. And we shall not rush to end it. Anything dished out by La République du Cameroon in the name of dialogue will never ever be accepted by us. When the time for dialogue comes, we shall invite La République du Cameroon. When the time for negotiation comes, we will be the ones to invite La République du Cameroon. C'est petit frère, venez ici. Venez chasser ici. Assieds-toi ici. On va discuter. Na so we talk. Ambazonians, may never fool you. The time to arm yourselves is now. Buy guns, buy bullets, arm yourselves to the teeth. Nobody can do you anything. Nobody. Arm yourselves to the teeth. When I don't see, I don't think we go for all kind law, court, and the rest. We don't win all cases. They're the only appeal and we still win them. They're the only appeal and we still win them. They call themselves appeal lawyers. When they win all the cases, we don't win them. They want pass temporary restraining order. They deny them. All things we win them. My brother, if we can be winning in the diaspora, those on ground zero are winning. What win do you want? Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I pray to God. I say, God, why are you over giving us win? Why do you give us too much wins, Lord? We are winning Ambazonia. I'm winning court case. I'm winning this one. We are winning in diaspora. Lord, why are we winning too much? Why do you love us too much, Lord? Please take away some of the winning, Lord. I don't need too much winning. Lord, we are winning this thing. Every day we keep winning. All Ambazonians are prosperous. Everyone is making it happen. We keep winning and winning until we are denying not to win again. I said, no, Lord, I don't want to win. This morning, I woke up in the morning. I said, Lord, please, that win is too much. I don't want to win this one again. Lord, Ambazonians, open your eye. Open your eyes. We have won the revolution. We have won and we have the blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth on our heads. And I cover all Ambazonians with the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. No weapon fashioned against you shall prosper in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I thank you all for watching. It's been 30 minutes. I just say make I can talk for my people then. I say make I can make sure say make everybody understands that for this page. And every day I go to come live. Despite my busy schedule, I go squeeze time even at 30 minutes my break time for can't story una life. For can't tell una say all those fake pages. They will never succeed. I bless all the women of Ambazonia. If you be a woman with the fine Pekin, never see them. You go born Pekin this year in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I bless every man who is sterile. You will have as many children in Ambazonia in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I bless all of you. I cover you with the Holy Spirit. Don't look at my sins. The God I respect on earth is greater than he who is in the world. Ambazonians, una stay blessed, una understand una self, una stay united, una fight against La République du Cameroon, una denounce all ills against civilians, una keep the fight very, very peaceful among ourselves, but horrible against our enemies. Arise, O Lord, let our enemies be shattered. Arise, O Lord, let our enemies be shattered. Arise, O Lord, let our enemies be shattered. Oh Lord, arise. Una bye-bye.